NPR and PBS claim that they're not biased. And so it is clearly obvious that they're very biased.
The big obstacle to this allowing all these immigrants in, 7 million immigrants in 3 years illegally.
And y'all not saying nothing about it illegally. That's what fuck up everything. Y'all too quiet to the wrong shit.
Certainly not 7 million who've been allowed to enter. That's the number of encounters over the last 3 years. Actually, it was lower than that.
Are allowed to enter. They are coming. I've been down there. I watched. Over 2 hours, and I spent there just between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the morning. I watched 300 people coming through. Everybody's allowed through. Nobody's turned away.
Mr. Kennedy, I've also spent a lot of time on the border. 7 million is an inaccurate figure. It's closer to 6 million encounters over the last 3 years, and that includes people who were subject to Title 42 expulsion. So they've been not allowed to enter.
And how many of those, what percentage of those people were turned back?
I don't have an exact figure, sir, but 7 million
There's also 1.5 million who have come over that are, are runaways. Another is approximately 7 million have come across and are here today in this country.
It is not 7 million over the last 3 years. That's just inaccurate.
General from 27 states now calling on the White House to make changes to its border policies. The coalition demanding an end to catch and release, which allows DHS to release illegal migrants into the country. More than 7 million migrants have illegally entered the U.S. so far under the Biden administration.
But what about the 7 million people that have come across the southern border and then released into the interior of the United States?
We look at a lot of numbers. 7.2 million have crossed the border under the Biden presidency.
Let's talk about the newsroom. You have 87 registered Democrats, not a single Republican in your editor boards. I mean, how does that work to give us the perception that you're doing your job of actually delivering unbiased information?
Well, I would agree with you that number is conservative, is accurate. I do believe that we need to have journalists who represent the full breadth of the American society so that we can report well for all Americans.
Well, I think that you are failing. I realize you've only been there for years, but I just really think that while it is a small portion of your budget, you very much should expect to restructure your revenue streams, because I don't think that NPR is necessarily where it's safe.
Former senior business senator for NPR. How long did you work at NPR? I believe he was there just over 25 years.
25 years? Award-winning journalist? Did he win any awards?
Our type of
Peabody Award? That's pretty important, isn't it?
That is.
A pretty distinguished journalist, right?
Certainly.
And he wrote a long story about what you do at NPR. Is NPR biased?
Congressman, I have never seen any instances, never, of political bias determining editorial decisions, no.
Well, Mr. Berliner, in his story last year, wrote, I've been in the D.C. area, editorial positions at NPR. He said he found 87 registered Democrats, 0 Republicans. Is that accurate?
We do not track the numbers or the voter registration, but I find that
As award-winning journalist who worked 25 years at NPR, Mr. Berliner, was he lying when he wrote that?
I am not presuming such. I just don't have, we don't track that information about our journalists.
87 to 0, and you're not biased.
I think that is concerning if those numbers are accurate.
I mean, it wasn't 44-43, it wasn't 60-27, it wasn't 70-17, it wasn't even 80-7. It was 87 Democrats, 0 Republicans, and you say NPR is not biased.
Would it trouble you to hear that for 6 months there was an analysis done on PBS's NewsHour, June to November 2023, where they found that far right that term was used 162 times, and far left was only used 6 times. Do you find that troubling?
I don't know the study that you're referring to.
Media Research Center did a 6-month analysis.
Yeah, so clearly Edge got the CEO of PBS and NPR. They don't like being confronted with facts that their outlets are indeed biased, right? They are liberal propaganda, okay? And the liberal propagandists don't like the reality that they're being called out for their propaganda. This is why they're now boo-hoo-whining and crying about President Trump defunding PBS and NPR. Take a look.
The president tweeted or social or truth
Republicans must defund and totally disassociate themselves from NPR and PBS, the radical left monsters that so badly hurt our country. I have to tell you, I heard monsters and I thought of Cookie Monster. I thought I did too, Sesame Street, and I thought of that children's programming. Right. That is in many ways what people think of when they think of PBS.
Absolutely.
Is that impacted too?
Absolutely. And out of this executive order, we believe it impacts our funding out of the Department of Education.
Right now, I mean, do you have the money to keep functioning?
Well, we have programming, so you're not going to turn on your TV set and not see our children's programming anymore. But if that funding is cut off, we have programs in development right now, and that will suddenly skid to a halt.
As for the Trump administration, based on policy, which is they think progressive elites have destroyed the country, we need to take progressive elites down. And that's whether they're in museums, in sciences, in universities, whatever. And so, in some sense, they have some case to be made that the elites have become a little progressive. But as they go after CTV, I'm reminded of a call I got 23 years ago from Jim Laird offering me this job. And I'm sitting there, of course, in a little league dugout. And Jim said, "You're going to be on the show on Fridays. We want you to do a lot of reporting. You've got to bring something to the game. This is about journalism." And I would say, if you think PBS is biased, compared to who? Name one news organization in America. I should be defending this, I get paid by PBS, but I'm going to do it. Who's more straight down the line than we are? Is it MSNBC? Is it Fox? Is it CNN? Lisa Desjardins, like one of the great journalists of our time. And so, I will defend PBS, A, because I know how good we do in relative terms, but B, because we travel around the country and we see local affiliates, but they're not doing some ideological thing. They are the voice of their community. And so that's one of the reasons I'm violating my normal principle of never defending somebody I worked for. Trying to say, this is how I was hired to be a journalist.
Fake news trying to start conflict.
The president's moves at this time, not just about PBS. This is not just about us. It's part of a larger campaign here.
Right. And I was going to say, well, what can I say after that passionate defense of PBS and CTV? But I think what the president is doing, it is a fundamental attack on our Constitution, on the foundation of this country. People need to understand and remember, there's only one profession that is protected in the Constitution, and it is simply press. It is the press. And why? Because the founders understood that the survival of a democracy depends on an informed citizenry. And the citizenry can only be informed by a press that can report and do report on the affairs of the Republic free and unfettered. And whether they are come from the left or from the right, the government should not interfere with that reporting. And so the President of the United States was making this decision to attack the free press. We should all be concerned whether we are at PBS or whether we are at MSNBC, because he's focused on us.
Seeds. Sorry, we don't have enough food. We have to pay our property taxes.
Your car's transmission is 800 pieces. That means there are 800 things to go wrong. When something does go wrong, there's only one place to go. AMCO, where the transmission is. 15 years of experience building and replacing transmissions. In over 800 pieces. We fixed over 40 million of them. We more than that. It's all in the top. The peace of mind for you. LA, MCO.
We'll all continue to work without fear or favor.
Yes, we see that you heard that. Okay, just an attack. Yes, we did. To the MSNBC, Dr. Dave Brown, right? Who is, exactly, because anytime you disagree with the Democrats, it's political. Because it's bad. I said that a little bit, but it's true. y'all that they are straight down the middle, you're far left. You can only believe that if you are far left, right? These people are saying that they're straight down the middle with a straight face. Show you right, right? That's what I'm saying. Show you right. Because anybody that is actually not super far left or that's not biased can see that NPR and PBS are literally biased in favor of the Democrat Party and the left, right? Everybody can see that. But they can't see it. They can't see it. Which, again, is evidence of the discrimination. I'm just saying, I agree, because you are absolutely far leftist in order to criticize. It's easy to think of the problem with 90% of their workforce in liberals, right? Right? Those left powerful ideology, take away about coverage, which that literally is what they do. Right? That's what happened with Connor Taylor. Connor already admitted that, yeah, there were some people in the media who thought that, hey, if I start to investigate the split of the Rush hour that Joe Biden is mentally defending, he didn't help Trump win, right? This is why they didn't cover it. They didn't cover it because they thought it was good for Trump. It's bad for Trump. Same thing when it comes to the undivided laptop story. That story turned out to be true. The mainstream media said it was Russian disinformation. They dismissed it because it made the Democrats look bad, and it was good for Trump. But you're trying to tell me that these outlets that are basically 90% liberal when it comes to their workforce, they don't have any ideological bias. They're just all based straight down the middle.
There's so much going on in
Get
the
out.
areas of health,
Right,
environment,
right.
to
No
affect
serious
our health
person
and our well-being.
actually believes that.
There's so much
And there's
going
no
on,
way
it's
in
hard
the
to decide
Constitution that
what to do,
requires
but
that
I'm
the government
focusing
fund
again today
a
on this
media
idea
outlet,
of
right? That the government does not have to
studying
fund
environmental
journalism,
manipulation.
especially if
So
the journalism is nothing but propaganda.
What to do is question any and everything
The government can't lock you up
that a doctor says. This is a good doctor right here, and he said a lot, but he can answer a lot of questions. Any doctor that's supposed to be a specialist but can't answer no fucking questions, he's a specialist in lying because he's nothing but a practice fucking physician. Practicing on you, practicing on me with pharmaceutical drugs that they're in bed with, giving away for almost free, handing that bullshit out like it's candy, making all type of people sick. It's just time to wake up to the lies in order to realize who's lying to who.
Now the UK plans to start experiments on this.
How you feel, young lady? Good. I say, how you feeling? Very good. Hey, did some. Yeah, you rested. Your body done went through some shit. Literally. They trying to put that shit in everything, man. That you know that the they got some NRA, some shit they got in the vaccine, dealing with the vaccine virus. Now they trying to say that they can use them saying NRA in the vaccine they can do for curing cancer. Man, that same poison that y'all did on us with corona, y'all trying to do on us with some curing for cancer bullshit.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Say, what?
Oh yeah, man. Cause like I told you, they trying to say you guys having a lot of serious cancer, cause they don't want y'all having children. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is crazy because they want to control the population of people. So it's cool. But you just gotta be like I say again, you just gotta be aware of shit. And keep your instincts always intact. And that's when you ain't gonna just go for no any shit. You gonna ask questions. Because at the time it is not to ask questions. I told you, you came with, you can't tell a lie without telling the truth on yourself. Prime example. I can let you hear Chuck Schumer lay up there and say them polls is saying how bad Donald Trump is doing for the first 100 years. Some people said, well, Senator Chuck, the poll is showing that you 40% the worst in ever. Poll come and go. Oh my God, that shit is funny. It's funny. Never go by no polls. They come and go. And I mean, it wasn't even 5 minutes he hadn't said about the polls saying how bad Donald Trump's been doing in the last 100 days. And we already know that boy been doing good in the last 100 days because we looking at some of the prices that went down on different shit. Some shit went up, but some shit went down. But the good shit is what's gonna go down. Gas, electricity, shit. Fuck all the rest of that shit. The rest of that shit you don't really need.
That's definitely what we need.
Huh?
I said, well, you know, that's definitely what we need for stuff to go down.
Oh yeah, 'cause like I said again, they already said that it'll push. It ain't funny though, but I like the truth though. It makes sense. It'll push you to be more innovate what that word is when you do more shit for yourself.
Engage, involve.
No, when you do more shit for yourself, not defend. When you starting to cultivate, I think it's cultivate. But anyway, he said after shit start getting too fucking high, he should make your ass start creating your own shit. So you start planting your own fucking food. You start fixing, and then you'll start eating better. Why? Because you can't afford, you can't, you can't afford. They say you can't afford the shit, so you end up creating your own shit. Because the only thing that's really costing you is the fake ass food. There you go. There you go. There you go right there. There you go. So like I say again, man, shit, it's like it's gonna be hard to begin, but guess what it's making you do? You become more independent. See, 'cause these bitches want you to be dependent on them. I got your welfare, I got your food stamps, I got this, I got that. But as soon as you don't jump through the motherfucking hoops they want to jump through, I'm cutting it off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Huh? Yeah, cut that shit clean off. But like I told you, G, they yeah, they want to have that power hanging over your head like a halo. I told you, they are God and Jesus. That bullshit. I'm just saying. Because the truth that's in us should know the game by now, at least. It ain't funny though, but shit, you gotta laugh, keep from crying. Like I just telling everybody a while ago. And you gotta keep your sense of humor in this bowl of bullshit. Because if you don't keep your sense of humor in this bowl of bullshit, when somebody trying to come change your fucking mind about you knowing better and shit, you'll get fucked up fast. That's what I told you, G. I be kicking my ass off at stupid people that trying to make me back to be stupid when they trying to give me the same stupid shit that I got off of. I just love the way I can be able to explain to them how I was stupid just like they are, as long as they still going along to get along with the bullshit.
Braxton, quick, to the anger room.
I tell people, man, all you gotta do is stop. You heard I said, huh? Stop trying. Look at that. I already told you, as long as you're trying, you'll never fail, right? So I said, like I mean it. Stop trying to lie to yourself. You can't. So what are you fucking believing for? You know you need to know better to be responsible. God dog it. Shit. When you got something naturally in you, that means that can't be taught out of you. So somebody done taught you some bullshit to get you away from the real shit that's already in you. How you gonna fall for that shit? Well, you should know better that the truth is in you. I ain't gonna never know it all, but I'm gonna know what's in it all. Shit, it's just that I ain't gonna be able to use the mind like you use the mind if you ain't using yours. Shit. But like you said, G, can't make nobody do shit. Just like you can't make nobody get shit. Especially if they don't want the shit. Cause you tell me, how they gonna get the shit if they don't want the shit? They can't. But again, G, I thank you, boy, cause boy, you make me a happy motherfucking man, boy. I ain't happy to myself. Except for when I'm talking to somebody that don't give a fuck about what I'm talking about. Then I feel a little, wow. I'm putting all this energy towards you, and you blowing out the candle. But don't, no candle loses its flame by lighting another. So shit, after you blow it out, shit, I'm gonna flame on with another.
There are over 8 million species
I'm glad your body coming back together.
Yeah, it's
Every day, hundreds of thousands of
talking about me.
Oh, of course, we got no in mind. See, I know my body, mind, soul, and everything except for my little legs and toes all work. And even they work. Cause shit, I tickle them bitches, I can't feel it, but they sure curl up. But I know I'm still connected, even though I'm all the way connected to the source. It's just that source there broke by laying there playing games, winning stupid fucking prize. But shit, I'm happy to fuck that I ain't kill nobody in my stupidity. Shit. Like I told you, G, once you tap back in, I guarantee you never fall out. You never fall out of love with yourself, baby. Can I tell you? Because you realize it now. Shit, if I get back with that, man, everything else is extra. Shit, I ain't going nowhere. Shit, I'm the all being in all being to be. God dog it. That's the 100%. Right there. Knowing the 100, knowing the percent. Both of them is 100. Right there. I told you, G, before you, I ain't had no damn dimples. Go look at some of my pictures. Man, you see my pictures before I got with you, you ain't seen no dimples. Next thing you know, I'm with you. Next thing you know, I got 2 dimples. Now I ain't with you, now I got 4 of them motherfuckers. Because I'm back with you again. Ain't that crazy? But I got my 4 this too. I got them back, you see. I got the other 4, you see.
I just saying hell here, but
Like I said again, knowing better is a beautiful thing. Knowing that you're thinking about everything. Knowing that you'll never know it all. But knowing that the all is in us all at the same time. It's just that most people don't know the divine mind is the essence of being alive. And the mind is, and the truth is, what it is. We all got 1, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 7, or 8 more. Because some people ain't thinking at all, so they all over the place. So they ain't no control over their what? Over their mind. And about thinking, and how you supposed to think. I told you, the people lie, the numbers don't. When you start doing your math, like 0, 1, and it need to be thinking 24/7, shit, you start to see how shit adds up to you knowing better, to not being better than nobody else. I told you. So then you don't have to worry about racing against nobody, compete against nobody, because you already know what's inside us, in everybody's body to be equal. Shit. I don't like being this smart but this stupid. Nah, you ain't catch on that one. I don't like being this smart and this stupid. Because I'm so smart to the point where I fuck them words up to make me look stupid. But I ain't nowhere near stupid. But with me living with everybody else, that's stupid. Damn, guilty by association. You stupid too. Gee, we gonna have fun, girl. Tell you. Just hold on. Like I said, just hold on. You got your ass clean now, so you be about good now. All I got just hold on. Hold on. I said, you got your ass clean, you about good now. Just hold on. Just hold on a little longer. Just hold on a little longer. Hold on a little longer. Cause I'm telling you, look, I'm telling you, the book gonna be off the hook. The high school kids are gonna be off the hook. The school gonna be off the hook. There's gonna be so much shit gonna be off the hook. It's gonna be off the hook. I'm trying to tell you, we cleaning up. We getting rid of all the shit. Y'all dog it? Shit. Oh man. So that's what you're supposed to be. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be laughing, having fun all the time. You ain't supposed to be struggling around and bitch stressing out behind some motherfucking bills, dealing with that motherfucking money. God damn it. And God you trust. And they got some funky fuckers got trillions of dollars. Enough motherfucking money to give everybody a part. And they ain't giving nobody shit. Motherfucker. Oh, but they gonna hate us, G. But they gonna be like, why the fuck these motherfuckers so fucking generous? Simply because we already know the more we give, the more we receive, even though we don't much want to receive shit. We just doing it because this is shit that should be done. I told it. Shit. I say it again, the will of fuck that guy with trust bullshit. The will within the creation will be done. As long as the creationists know what they're doing while willing it the right way. Number one. Not just for self, but all of the atoms. You heard me? So we ain't nothing but atoms just clashing together that you can't see. And that ain't nothing but the truth to the creator within the creation. You're never alone. That's why I told you, G. Everybody should know that there. Because I know a lot of these people should know the way your mom and daddy treat you. They don't want you. You was surprised to their head. It's just that they, with God, Jesus, and all the rest of that shit, it's almost like they felt like they had to do that there. No, they have to do that there because the order in them, they should have never even had your ass unless they what? Plan for you. So the creator had to plan for you to get their funky asses straight. Because they were too fucking out of order, fucking everything. Shit. I'm just saying. It's always gonna be a time for you to what? Change. And if you don't want to do it, what? Oh, reality will shift your ass. I told you, G. Reality is just you realizing who was lying to me and you. Now you thinking. Shit. Because when you start to realize who's been lying to you, then you realize you was never thinking before. You were just going along to get along because you were stuck on them 5 words with that program. Make believe, understand, faith, hope. It had you hook, line, and sinker, and you were sinking with it too. And now you realize shit, lies was perpetrated on you, to you, for you, to not know the truth that's already within you. Just waiting on you to tap back in, baby. But Celia up now. Celia's starting to realize for herself, just like she told old John, they gonna get in their own time. But shit, I was telling you, got the motherfucking time when the motherfucker been playing with time with the daylight saving time bullshit. Then fuck around and took a whole motherfucking month away from our ass too. Shit. And we don't know what time it is. Shit. Most people don't even know their real name. Unless they give themselves a name. Like me. Mr. Glasses. 48. The good part about it, the light gave me that name. But when I was trying to figure my way out and feel my way through, the creator within me, the creator within you, said, put on these glasses so you can see a little better. And I don't need no motherfucking glasses. But shit, I get them motherfucking roll, boy. Putting glasses on when it's nighttime, man, I can't see shit. I gotta take them bitches off.